The World Economic Forum estimates that employee burnout costs the global economy $500 billion every single year. For decades, the corporate world has prescribed the exact same medicine for this massive economic drain, a concept we call work-life balance. The word balance implies a zero-sum game. It suggests that work and life are opposing forces on a rigid scale, where any gain in one must be a direct loss for the other. This individualistic approach fails because it treats the modern worker as a solitary unit, ignoring the fact that we function as interconnected parts of a larger system. Modern offices function as high-density biological networks, where every single desk is a node linked to every other. In this environment, exhaustion doesn't stay contained. It creates a ripple effect, spreading rapidly from person to person. When one person on a team struggles with poor well-being, 21% of their immediate colleagues experience a direct drop in motivation and productivity. This dynamic turns individual exhaustion into a contagious team disease that cripples overall output. You cannot cure a network-level contagion with individual-level boundaries, like a single day off. Solving this problem requires moving toward work-life harmony, a model where work and personal needs are integrated rather than partitioned. Harmony relies on the Goldilocks principle. It's about finding the exact right integration of deep focused work, shallow collaboration, and vital personal rest. This rhythm is dictated from the top down. An exhausted manager firing off emails late at night triggers a destructive chain reaction across their team's schedule. Constant, boundaryless communication creates a condition of collaborative overload, a state that shatters a team's psychological safety and ability to focus. When a leader operates without harmony, they instantly disrupt the operational flow of their entire network. Science defines the happier state as an operational mindset built on mutual check-ins, which is distinct from the forced optimism of toxic positivity. Research shows that happiness and well-being are literally contagious, extending outward by 3 degrees of separation within a social network. These social connections effectively lower the cognitive drag created by isolation and stress, ultimately freeing up the brain's internal resources. This diagram maps those dynamics. Notice how relationships acts as the foundational bridge at the bottom of the pyramid. With that social foundation secure, the brain can divert its metabolic energy upward to the reflective and rational systems required for high-level problem solving. Psychological safety and intentional team happiness provide the biological foundation required for peak organizational performance. These psychological states translate directly into hard macroeconomic reality and financial performance. Employees who feel a strong sense of belonging and support are 3.5 times more likely to contribute to their fullest potential. On the defensive side, higher-performing workers operating in a state of harmony show a significantly lower risk of physical ill health and burnout. Team well-being is the structural engine that drives a sustainable, responsible business. Without mutual well-being, organizations face immense intellectual burnout, and they risk losing their largest business investments, their people. True efficiency requires treating the team's collective well-being as critical operational infrastructure. Success in this environment means measuring the actual quality of the network's output, rather than counting the quantity of hours worked by individuals. When a modern workplace upgrades from isolated balance to interconnected harmony, collective well-being becomes an unstoppable strategic advantage.